In your opening remarks tonight, officials in Southwest Texas are trying to make sense of the latest mass shooting tragedy in America. This one at an elementary school. 18 children and 3 adults are dead. It was an 18-year-old gunman who is dead. All of you are proposing to get rid of Illinois' FOID card program. As governor, how will you keep firearms out of the hands of the wrong people? Mr. Sullivan, we'll start with you. 60 seconds, please.
Yeah, this is an absolute tragedy. You know, what happened down in Texas. Being a father to young children, I can't imagine. And so I really do feel like when you remove God from our society, these are the types of things that happen. You know, and the Democrats always want to talk immediately about gun control and limiting our Second Amendment rights. But that is not we have the strictest gun laws in the nation here in Chicago, and what is that doing for us? I am pro Second Amendment, but I also feel like we need to look at mental health services, you know, and we also have to look at faith and fatherhood. Nobody talks about the role of fathers. You know, what continually we see with these mass atrocities that are happening, not only in Texas, but every single day we are having shootings and violent crime in the city of Chicago, and no leader steps up to do anything about it. Some of the root causes are getting back to fatherhood and promoting the family in our society again. And so that's what we need to do, and that's what I will do when I'm governor.
Mr. Bailey, 60 seconds. The FOID card program, how do you keep firearms out of the hands of the wrong people if you repeal the FOID card program?
Well, we certainly don't know the details of what took place in Texas, and we certainly are praying for this to be resolved and to all the families that have been affected. But, you know, we've seen shootings recently in the city and the state of New York, and you know, these people had mental issues. It had nothing to do with the guns. And as a matter of fact, the state of New York has some of the most egregious gun laws that there are. So I've been striving for the last 4 years as an elected official to try to partner with community groups and church groups as well to empower them to be able to deal with mental health, because much of these issues that we're dealing with are actually have to do more with mental health than anything else. We have the federal background safety check, and I feel confident that that is enough, and that the FOID card hinders the freedoms of Second Amendment gun owners.
Mr. Rabine, same question, 60 seconds.
Yeah, so first of all, 15 families today are living the imaginal nightmare. And boy, we need to stop and pray for them. But a leader assesses the issues that are at hand, takes her time, assesses the issue, blames nobody at this point, while you get all the information, and then you make decisions after that. But the most important thing, a leader has to bring people together in a time like this, not separate. So and when it comes to our gun laws in Illinois and where we're at, I mean, if you look at the countries as a whole and states as a whole, back all the way down to cities as a whole, the cities, states and countries with the most stringent gun laws are the most violent in the country. The cities, the countries are the most dangerous. So we've got to look at that and say, why is that? Because still, bad people are going to get guns. When bad people get guns, bad things are going to happen. And there's no way the most stringent gun laws in the country or our city are going to eliminate that. So we've got to really have better, in my opinion. We got to raise our kids better than we are and do better things.
Well, gentlemen.